She may bust in here. I think she's coming
Oh,
by. So
that's all right. It's hard being a father.
that's right. Hey, we're live. Surprise. Um, what's up, Mike?
Oh, not much. It's I keep saying it's Friday. I made a post today about Foo Friday because it is my Friday. So everybody's confused. Like they're like,
It's
it's
your
not
Friday,
Friday.
right?
I'm like, it's my Friday. I'm heading to Canada. I'm gonna go actually go see Joel and Jeff this week or tomorrow. We're gonna go out to eat,
Yeah.
I believe, tonight. So and then
Nice.
Joel's gonna take us to Niagara Falls, and then we're gonna go to his house, and then we're gonna go to Cobble Beach, I believe, to his house on the golf course. So
That's cool. That's cool. So, how long of a drive is that for you to Canada? Because for me,
I
that'd be
think
like a month.
it's 12 hours or so.
Ooh. Are you straight shot, or are you breaking it up?
No, we're gonna go up and stay on the border tonight, and then tomorrow morning we'll get into the border. So as long as they let me through, I mean,
Well, I did shove some guns under your seat last time I was there, so good luck with that.
well, I figured like when Joel comes to the U.S. like during COVID, they had to go to get tested to get on a plane because he tested positive for COVID. And he's like, I don't think you understand. I'm Joel Palm, the owner of IGL Coating. So I think I can do the same thing at the border. I can say, I don't think you understand. I'm Mike Carlin. I'm the owner of
Don't worry
IGL.
about you coded. I mean, here I am. All right, so we have a purpose for today's live, and today's purpose would be Father's Day. With Father's Day being in about 10 days or something like that, 12 days next, not this Sunday, but next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to be prepared for that. So, a couple things that we want to talk about. One is how Father's Day can help your detailing business. So, how to use a holiday or something like that to promote and drive business into your shop. And then at the last part of that, we're going to talk about all things Father's Day and what fathers may want to get for Father's Day. And we're going to give some recommendations. And we may have a special guest from my daughter. I think she's supposed to be coming in here to Easy
That's
In
awesome.
in a little while. So we may get to see her come through the office in a minute. So let's talk about Father's Day. Mike, I know that y'all's marketing efforts, I think you're now starting more marketing efforts, but it's not been, you haven't had to do a whole lot of marketing in the past, but did you do things for holidays like this, Father's Day promotions or anything like that? Or
Yeah. So like one of the biggest and easiest things I think a detail shop can do is gift certificates.
Yeah.
And actually, I got an email a couple days ago from a wife that said, "Hey, I want to get something for my husband for Father's Day. Do you have gift certificates?" So that's something I think anybody can do that. Like,
Yes.
it does not matter if you're aligned with a company or not. I mean, you have the opportunity to promote your business through gift certificates, and that's true for Father's Day, Mother's Day, holiday, Christmas, whatever. So that's probably the easiest thing. Before we have even done like promotions of, I don't do a lot of like 10%, 20% off stuff anymore because we're so far out.
Yeah.
But if you're struggling or something, maybe it's like, hey, get your dad's vehicle cleaned next week if you have openings for next week for 20% or 10% off. I mean, because, as much as we say we don't like sales and everything else, if you have to drum up a little bit of business, there's a good purpose for that at that point. It's not like you're just randomly creating sales all the time. It's like, hey, we want to recognize something. So you have an opportunity to get your dad's vehicle in here.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do similar things. I mean, when we think about Father's Day, and the thing about a detail as a gift is when you think about like the guy that's got everything, we are in an economy and a life where you pretty much get what you want along the way. Everything's readily available, right? We don't wait around for holidays for new socks and underwear. If we need them, we go get them. I wait on Christmas. But seriously, so the guy that has everything, they don't have a detail. When you buy a service, that's taking work off of them. That's not a thing that they're just going to play with and put down in a week or two. A service is something that takes work off of them, and that gift works for any dad. And so that's an easy sell, right? Now, if we want to tuck it behind a promotion or a discount, what we like to do here is we like to offer like a free engine bay detail or a free windshield coating with a purchase of a gift certificate or with the purchase of a detail. And that adds value to the sale, and it creates that sense of urgency to buy now. We want to offer this special promotion. One cool thing that we've done in the past is in our gift certificates, we have a little stub that we perforate and we tear off. And so if we offer like a free windshield coating, maybe the gifter wants to keep it for themselves. Mm-hmm. So they get the free windshield coating and the dad gets the gift certificate or whatnot. So, again, tidbit of information there. And like Mike said, if you're struggling to put things in the door and you need to run a sale, a discount, it's what you do. I mean, we all like to stand up on the soapbox and scream, don't discount your services. Don't take money off because, it sets the tone for the next one. But at the end of the day, if you got bills to pay and you need cars or vehicles in the shop, then you do just that. You get vehicles in the shop, And
I think the key to that, Dustin, is you're not constantly running a discount.
Yeah, right.
And that's when people predict your sales, is when you're constantly, every 2 weeks running a special or something. So the holidays might, like this type of Father's Day or whatever. I'll give an example. It's not Father's Day, but for Black Friday, I have always a retail side of things, that MSRP, if you want to say, versus what we typically charge. So I might run a sale on buy one ceramic coating at retail, get one half off. Well, to make it easy, my retail might be $1,300 or my MSRP, and but I might be selling that every day for $1,000.
Sure.
So if you buy one, get one half off of full price, $1,300 minus half, plus half. So now you're at $1,950. Well, my full price was going to be two of them at $1,000. So I mean, you got a deal, but in their mind, it's just like what stores run this. They try to trick you into sales, right? But the reason I mentioned that is some people will say, well, it doesn't work. But the last Black Friday, I generated $25,000 in sales just on
absolutely it works. And you're talking about a holiday where people are planning to spend money, and you're giving them you're solving a problem for them. If someone has got someone to buy for and they don't know what to get, and you offer a promotion, a reason to buy, then it makes it easy for them. So like Black Friday is an excellent time to run a sale, to run a discount, to run a promotion, as well as these other holidays are. And I'll give you an example. We own a retail store here at EZM where we sell apparel. And years ago, we were all the time running discounts. And we were using discounts to drive sales. All right. The problem with that is now everybody waits for the discount. Oh, we know EZN in a month they're going to run a discount, so we're not going to buy right now. Okay, and so you set that tone, and where people are not buying because they're just waiting on you to run another sale. You got to kind of cut that back some. It's okay to run promotion, and now we constantly have discount racks. So we're taking inventory that's not moving or seasons are changing, and we're filling those discount racks. We are always running a discount rack, always. But now we pick and choose decisively when our promotions are, so that way people aren't waiting around for a discount.
Right.
They can come in here and get a discount. They can buy off the discount rack, but they can also come in here and buy their new stuff at full price. And that's what keeps the business going. Let's be real. This business wouldn't operate if it was having to discount everything it sells.
And really finding that time to run that sale is crucial. I mean, sometimes it's just needed, but then other times is you don't want to train that customer, because a perfect example is I don't know how many messages I got on Memorial Day wanting to know if IGL was running a sale.
Yeah. No,
and we typically don't run it on Memorial Day. You know why? Because everybody else runs their sale. So you're competing with everybody to try to get that sale. So we don't typically run one on Memorial Day. We find weird times. Sometimes it's a holiday, but we'll find just random times to run a sale because of that,
Yeah, and IGL is a business. It has to make a certain margin to pay its bills. And so when we're discounting products, we're cutting into that. So to sustain business, we have to continue to be selective about when discounts are ran and what items are ran on. We don't want to discount an item that's almost out of stock or something like that. Because now, what good did that do? So that's the thing. So this conversation has shifted a little heavily towards discount, but that's okay because I think this information is valuable to detailers that are going, well, everybody's preaching don't do discounts, but here you guys are saying run a discount. There are times where it makes sense. And let me tell you something. If you need to put business through your doors today and a discount on for Father's Day detailing or discount on gift certificates or something like that gets that, then do it. Do what you got to do to pay your bills. Don't become the discount shop. Right. Don't become the one that's the only reason, that the business is coming. This is a really good comment that dropped in here. I'm gonna. So Jackson said, I do maybe 4 discounts a year. Most of the time, people are buying gift cards. My question is, are you doing paid advertising or organic for your sales? We're always running paid promotion. We're always running paid promotion because it's a pay-to-play game on social media. Mike, you are running some paid or not really?
Yeah. Well, so what I typically do is I organically do it first.
Yeah.
And if I get some good attraction, them are the ones I'm paying for.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to. I'm not a professional marketer, so if it's not grabbing people's attention without paying for the paid ad, I'm not going to boost it, But if I'm, this is through Facebook, but if Facebook all of a sudden I post something, I'm like, it's even jobs in my shop. All of a sudden I get 20, 30, 40 likes right away. I'm like, you know what? This is a good one for me to go boost to the general public because I'm getting a lot of attraction.
So let's talk, Jackson. You know what else is really good? So we can talk about paid promotion, but mass texting your customers. You've already developed a relationship with your existing customers. They've already done business with you. You know that they'll do business with you. You know they'll pay your prices. They know about your quality of work. They're your customer. When you take money and you put it in social media, you're throwing crap at the wall to see what sticks and hopefully get a little bit out of it, right? And you direct message your customers whether through email or text. That is as highly convertible as it's going to get. So make sure you mix that in. And if you don't have a CRM or something in place, you can easily just use there's some softwares out there. You can do a mass text just one time. I'm trying to think of the name of the company and I'm drawing a blank, but there are companies out there that you can just say, hey, shoot me this mass text out. Here's my customer list. If you don't have that readily available, go through your phone, copy, paste it, send it to your customers, and make sure that promotion gets out there to your existing customer base. So, paid advertising should be like the long-term effort. And we always are using mass text, for our promotions. That's where we start. And then we go to paid ads. And then by the way, Landon Wilkins said, morning fellas. So I want to give him a shout out too.
Landon.
Yeah. So thinking about, promotions that you can run for your shop. We mentioned a couple of them there, maybe an engine bay, maybe windshield coating, maybe discounting, maybe a $125 gift certificate for $100. Those are always nice because here's the thing about selling gift certificates. Do they all get used? No. So selling gift certificates at a discounted rate is better than selling a service at a discounted rate, or adding some value over the top is always nice to do. But listen, Father's Day is a great time to advertise and to sell your services, but we're all fathers here and we all like to get gifts. So we want to spend a little bit of time this morning showing you some things that maybe your father, your dad, you may want, you can tell your wife, may want as a gift for a Father's Day gift, right?
Yeah.
All right, you take it from here, Mike.
So if I was a detailer or a do it DIY guy, father, the one thing that I hate the most is like when you have that grimy trim that's supposed to look black, gray or whatever. So my first selection would be our friends at Solution Finish.
Absolutely.
Chris West, as far as I'm concerned, has developed the best trim restorer.
No question.
And he's just a class act guy, so I'm going to support him, right?
Yeah.
This is a great DIY thing, even. Like, if you're listening and you're not a detailer or whatever, and you're looking for something, this is something that anybody can use.
Yeah. So, in Solution Finish, anybody, like you said, anybody can use. It's an easy, quick fix. It's not expensive. Definitely a great Father's Day gift for someone out there that's got some faded trim, maybe a 4-wheeler, side-by-side, golf cart, truck, whatever. Avalanche, absolutely. So, all right, what else you got, Mike?
Well, everybody has their shop, their garage. Dads have their garage. We're doing stuff. Our friends over at Auto Fiber, Ian. This
Yeah.
to me is one of the coolest things. You got a actual microfiber towels on a roll that's perforated that we
Yeah.
can flip away. Very affordable, very good gift idea. But if it doesn't stop there because I like to wash them.
Father's Day right
They
now.
got the old Dreadnought, which is my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
I buy these by the case, and that's all we use in our shop. So this is the best drying towel that I can think of on the planet.
Absolutely. We use them in our shop too.
But one other thing that he does do, and I only say this because I'm really excited about this. So the mitt on the stick,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's great.
Not to be confused with a detail brush.
Yeah, no, it's just like the wash mitt on a stick, so we can do our campers on top of the vehicles, whatever it may be. So perfect gifts for the DIY guy, your father's, whoever it may be. So that's that. Now, if you're a detailer, and there's Demi.
Hang on. Come here, Demi. We got a little special guest for our Father's Day episode here. Let's see.
Hi, Demi.
Why don't you tell everybody, hey. Say, hey, Mr. Mike.
Hey, Mr. Mike.
Hi, how are you? I'm going to come see you soon.
Tell him, say, okay. Oh, me. All right, keep going, Mike.
Well, if you're a true detailer and you don't have that CRM to contact all your customers this next week, we got
I love it. Love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's always there for your dads that are detailing that need some software to help solve your problems.
And it doesn't ever stop at software.
Uh,
We have our friend Chris DiGiovanni at Detailers Roadmap.
For sure.
I think we all agree builds the best websites in the detailing industry.
Best in the business. Best in the business for sure. And man, that was weird. So let's talk about Chris real quick. You know, it's no secret that we have in-house developers. We build software here. We do marketing for some detailers. We built websites and all that stuff. We hired Chris and his team to build easyinDetail.com because his process, his product, just superseded that of what we were doing at the time, and we felt like it was the best, and it has proven to be so. So Chris, outside of being a friend of yours and mine, he's a great guy. He runs a great team over there. They do great work. So definitely.
She has a bad
Okay.
He may seem goofy like us, but he is a super bright guy, and very professional. He just likes to have fun, just like what we do.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he does. I mean, he's quirky, but you know what? What would you expect from a website builder, right?
So to follow it up, this is probably one of my favorite. I had to buy my own Father's Day present a while back.
Okay.
So we got the
baby.
right. That would be one of the ultimate Father's Day gifts if somebody really wanted to go out there and splurge on their dad
Yes.
this year.
Yes.
That's so our friends at Rupas, they create. I love their machines. Nothing against Flexes or any of the other ones. But Rupas is just something I've a lot of my guys and myself have always enjoyed using. So hats off to them. But the ultimate one, I saved for last.
Okay. What you got?
And this is just a little bit of the IGL lineup here. So we have the Dash, we have Premier, Enhancer, and of course we have a lot of different SKUs. And we can't forget our little travel pack.
That has been one of the best things. We've sold so many here at EZN. The IGL travel kit. It has a little, bottle of each product in there, and Mike's going to show you here. And we have sold so many out here. It's been incredible.
So you get a little towel, which these towels are amazing.
They are.
So funny story is like all the Kenzo kits and everything come with these towels.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use them, and everybody's like, "Why don't you use them?" They're too nice to use. I just want to keep them. They're so soft. And
You sleep with them, Mike. Are they in your bed?
So But comes with them, and then like Dustin said, you're going to get little bottles of sample bottles, 100 ml bottles.
Yep.
This is great for you detailers, not only for the fathers, but like detailers having these on your shelf, giving them to your people that either splurge, they spend a lot of money, they get ceramic coatings, whatever. Because we all know we can, as a detailer, you can have a retail store,
Absolutely,
and you're going to be able to make some extra money.
Yeah.
And here, these little 100 ml bottles, what you do is you put them you give these to the customer, they fall in love with them. Now they come back and they start buying 500 ml bottles from you.
Yep.
So we have interior, we have dash, we have tire shine, glass cleaner, IGL wash, and then air. And little spray bottles and your towel. But the best part about it, this becomes your shaving bag when you're
and we give them away with our 5-year coatings. We give them, to the customer, just like we do our care kits for the boats. But we also sell them, and it's really nice way to get the product in people's hands, get them used, they give them something to quick fix and all. And what a great Father's Day gift too. That's an easy one. So
going back to these, you didn't mention your employee Rob, but they're a lot easier to sell than what you guys think, guys. He sold 15 of them in the last
15, yeah, he sold 15 of them in the last week, and since last Monday. And he called me one day. He's in the Walmart parking lot and literally sold one to a guy coming out of the Walmart parking lot. I'm like, how did that conversation happen? But Rob's awesome. I do want to show you what I got. This is a little off script here, so we don't even have a script. But I got for Father's Day from Chelsea and Demi. And you may not know what these are, but I'm going to show you. So this is something I have been asking or been looking at for a couple years, and these are called Pip decks. And what it is this is so cool, by the way. These are flashcards, but they're focused on business, different aspects of your business. So team tactics, brand tactics, strategy, innovation. And you can see here, there's so many cards. And let me just pull one out here and just show you the quality of these things are amazing. But what happens is on the front, it gives you it lets you identify the problem that you're having. So like if you're having, I don't know if you can see it, if you're having this problem, if you're not having that problem, then no, you go to the next until you identify your problem. Then it's got this little icon and it kind of explains that to you on the back. But you go find the corresponding card with the problem that you're having, and it gives you a descriptive of like maybe why you're having that problem, understand it, and then how to fix it. Yeah. And so it's got action items on the back of every deck and say, do this, and this. And it tells you the estimated time. So some may be 1 hour, some may be 4 hours, some may be 24 hours where you're going to work with the whole team over something.
It's like a business coach.
It's like a business coach. And let me tell you, it's an investment. The reason it took me a couple of years, and I didn't even pull the trigger. I wouldn't have. Look, I kept going on it, and I was in their marketing campaign. They were emailing me, they're texting me because I would go in there, I'd load the card up, and I just put hits in. You can get the thing fairly reasonable. It's like a couple $100 without the physical cards. You just download it and you can print them yourself. But the whole kit, was a little bit more pricey than that. But I got the cards and all. So shout out to Chelsea and Demi for the best Father's Day gift, and they couldn't stand it. They had to give it to me early when it came in.
Is that on your desk right now?
Yeah.
Okay, just so I know when I come down in a couple weeks, I know.
Well, yeah. So they'll be here. We're going through one of the things that I'm struggling with is figuring out where to start. Like, because I'm like, oh man, we got a problem in every one of these, and so like I'm trying to figure out exactly which one to use, which one to start, but we're gonna get it cranked up, and I'll keep you updated as to how that's going. You'll be involved in some of those for sure.
You can't ever stop learning from that type of stuff. I look at the businesses you have and the businesses I've had or do have now.
Yeah.
Every day there's a problem. Some days it's overwhelming, and so I can just imagine some of the things that something like that would help you with. It's
incredible. And some of it's reading through it, going, "Oh wow, other people have these problems too." Like, because entrepreneurship's a lonely world, and even like having a partnership like you and I do, there's times where you feel like you're fighting this thing alone, and there's times where I feel like I'm fighting this alone because we divide and conquer. Like, I'm going over here and doing my thing, you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
It's back to that lonely feeling. And so when you go through when you get something like that, or when you go to an event or a trade show, and you get to talk to other people that are fighting the same fight and going through the same issues, it becomes less lonely. And you say, man, if they're doing it, I can do this,
And that's a good point, because like, I can't speak for a woman, obviously, but I know how us guys are wired, and we hold a lot of stuff in. We don't talk about a lot of stuff. We're wired to just like go do our thing, work, whatever, whether it's 18 hours or whatever. And, we can get lonely, depressed, whatever, and we just bottle it in. Right. And we just worry about it. I know you and I talk a lot of times about our problems or whatever, just to kind of have somebody to talk to, but a lot of guys don't do that, and so for Father's Day, that's just a perfect thing. And also, I just want to say to the dads out there, the fathers and that too, like, you're not in that alone. There's a lot of good people out there. And I know that I just talked to one of my buddies last night, and, we had this conversation because, he goes through that same thing. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm here. Like, that's the last thing. We don't ever want to put that on each other, but the fact of the matter is we are here for
we're here. Yeah, that's right. And it's somewhere to go. Don't try to get it out and talk about things, because problems don't seem, once you vocalize an issue, it seems to get a little better. It doesn't seem as bad as when you turn it over and over and over in your head. You tend to build that up bigger than it is. And also love this conversation. Excited about Father's Day coming up, even though I've already gotten my gift. It's going to be a good one. Mike, you'll be on the road traveling to Canada, but and I'm sure we'll be dropping back in maybe next week.
Yeah, 100%. And watch, we have a busy month, ahead of us. So Dustin and I will be together a couple times here the next month. Month and a half, so we'll do some lives together.
That's right. Come here. Come and tell everybody bye, Demi. I showed him my Father's Day gift.
What?
Pip Dats, remember? Come on. Step over here. Tell them bye. Wave bye. All right. See you later.
See you guys.
See ya.